Hello and welcome to this video. Today we are looking at the YieldMax announcement on Wednesday, 6th of August, 2025. In this video we're going to go over the background of why we're doing this video, my strategy with YieldMax ETFs, review this week's affected YieldMax ETF groups, show my updated dividend calculations based on this latest YieldMax ETF announcement, and go over some action items. Disclaimer, investing involves the risk of loss. This video is not meant to be financial advice. Other than owning the ETFs presented in this video, I have no affiliation with the company that issued them. So some background, YieldMax makes announcements regarding their high-yielding dividend ETFs, usually on Wednesdays. Based on that announcement, it will tell you when they're going to pay out on the affected ETFs. So YieldMax has weekly ETFs, Group A through D, which pay as noticed on the schedule here. So this week's announcement affects the weekly ETFs and the Group A ETFs. So my strategy is based on YieldMax's Wednesday dividend announcements. I buy more of the affected ETFs to achieve my desired monthly income target. It shouldn't be monthly though, it should be annual, because the weeklies are weeklies, but their monthly payouts are by, what's it called? Every 4 weeks, which there's 13 versus 12. So either way, I can change that later. My current monthly income goal per YieldMax ETF was $1,800 per year. But I'm going to increase it to $2,400 this next round. I wanted to get to December to reach this goal, but I've decided to just bump it up and get it done now so that I can start harvesting some more of the dividends. All right, so let's take a look at the announcement itself. This is what came out. You can see here in the top left, source is YieldMax. This is the announcement, August 6th. Also in the middle of the page here, we've got weekly payers and Group A ETFs listed in the table below. And this is the table that they're talking about. So the tops are all the weekly ETFs that they're paying out, and plus and then you can note the funds or the dividends per share. And then it switches over to weeklies and goes from Berkshire, BRKC, all the way down to Wybit. And then they also tell you what's going to be for next week, which is the weekly pairs and Group B for then. But for now, we're at Group Weeklies and Group A. So let's go ahead and start seeing how this is going to affect my dividends. So as you can see, this is my annual dividend goals for each share that I own. Oh, real quick, let's look at the announcement one more time. I wanted to note that there is a new ETF right there. RBLY, which I guess is a YieldMax RBLX option income. Is that Roblox? I don't know. But in 4 weeks, they're going to start paying out on that. So you might want to, if you want to buy that one, you can as well. So they don't hide it. They just show you that it's new because there is no information on it. And in 4 weeks, that'll all be filled out. Okay. Okay, back to the calculations here. I've already updated the goals. I need to take out the latest dividends here and start putting in the information. So let's get going on that. First one is Chippy. Control C. And let's see how well we do here. Interesting that did not change. Oh, wow. So hold on. What was it before? Wow. So for Chippy, I got to add a lot of money in there, huh? Because it was 41 cents. Now we're down to 38. Okay. So, oh, that's estimated annual. Okay, I only need to add 548. I'm looking at the wrong column. Okay, let's keep going. Control C. And, ooh, that's a lot of money there. We're going to have to add. Next is LFGY. Ooh. Maybe I'm biting off a little more than I should. on these weeklies because according to this, I need add a lot of money. Oh no, that's not too bad. I keep looking at the wrong column again. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, next one is not too bad. I estimated last night that I needed to add $12,000 to these stocks in order to reach my goal of $2,400 per year. Let's see. Okay, well, that's holding up pretty well. We're looking at so far needing to add, what does that number say? Oh, 3,400 or about 3,500. But let's keep going. Next one is the Berkshire. Oh good, this one went up in value. Okay. That's a lot of money I got to add, but that was a new holding that YieldMax put out last 4 weeks ago. So that was the first payout. Then this is the second payout. So we're actually doing all right on this one. Let's see. Next one. Oh, what happened? It crashed. It's the short Tesla options. This is not good. Yep. Okay. So, you know, when things are going up, this thing is, it's not a good thing to have to buy an inverse ETF. So I might be getting rid of these after this. Let's see how things pan out with the other stocks. Okay, good. So, but okay, feet. That's based on some kind of list of some kind of stocks or something. Let's keep going. All right, next one up. GUI. All right, good. Google did well. So Google, things are going up in the stock market. Well, things have been kind of rough lately, but it's a good thing that the way I do my calculations, because I always go with the lower of the average or the latest ETF. So I'm not having to add too much money here. And then, which allows me to actually capture the cost. I mean, the income that I want. Okay, the next one is TSMY. Wow, TSMY went up big time. I'm not going to complain. I am not going to complain. Quite happy with that. And so, as you can see, on the second last one, and the last one is Bitcoin, option, Control C. Bitcoin has been going up lately. Don't have to add any of that. Okay, so as you can see, I need to add $13,509 to this portfolio in order to get it to reach my annual goal of $2,400. And then I'll be done. I won't be increasing that for the rest of the year. I'll just be maintaining it and then using the funds to pay down my margin and pay down my investing in other stocks. So there you go. And if I do this, my estimated monthly income, which, you know, monthly, I don't know how I'm doing that calculation. If I'm actually doing these by 13 or by 12. But regardless, $3,147.37. So that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and finish up the video and move on to what I need to get ready for. All right, so action items. In order to reach my latest dividend goals, I need to make some additional share purchases into my account. The high yield dividend payouts should be reflected in my account on August 8th, and let's check that real quick. If we click here and go to the very top, it's saying that the X date and record date are August 7th and the payment date should be August 8th. So that matches what I was expecting. So come back on August 8th to see how much I actually received from my YieldMax ETF holdings, because I think it's important to make sure that you capture what you calculated. To make it's a good check, and it makes it allows you to realize those gains and actually so that you're not only expecting them, you actually get them. All right. I want to thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. And if you'd like to see what happened last week, click to the video playlist on the right, and you'll be taken there. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you then.